Okay, today's job, which we started Saturday, we started this Thursday. Got a cold room guys come out and built the room for us. To be as tall as possible just to get as much height. So yeah, that half-inch gap. So they couldn't have gone much higher. So that's given us. We've got some trolleys that are going to wheel in here, and we'll end up with like an inch gap underneath the drain. So it's all quite tight. So I've got the evaporator built up the other day. So I've got the valve in there. I've roughly worked out where the fan motor would sit. So we've got all this to the left of that, and I've got to work out where these holes go and where I need to do all that. And then we've got the pipe work. Is up through the comes through the wall. Drain comes through the wall, goes up to the roof. From the units outside, yeah, which we've had to paint brown to match the other units. So that's the plan. So I've got to start marking on the roof somewhere. Okay, got that out there. I've got a parallel line off the back wall with the laser level, and then I measured the centre. It's 2 centimetres, 3/4 of an inch off the centre line to get the centre, measured the distance and put the screws in at the back. Got it lifted up once I got the back ones in there because it's like a keyhole slot. That held the back of the evaporator up, and we just put a screw up in that corner. So anyway, that's that done. And that looks like it's lined up nice. Yeah. Right, so up on the roof, join them pipes up, and we've got a solenoid to go up there as well. Okay, we've got the pipe work done over there. There we go. Well, you get the idea. Okay, got the evaporator up and wired, the drain done. I've got the sensor out the side and the other one's in the coil. I've got solenoids wired, power cables wired that's going the outside for the condensing unit. The controller's wired. I've got to put a flex on it so we can run it off a socket until the sparky's got the supply on, so we can commission it off a plug. It's only a tiny little 3/8 of a horsepower unit. First one of these I've done, and I was talking to a friend of mine who fitted one. When you first power it up, you've got the options of setting what type of controller you want to be, and for what, they didn't read the instructions or something, and basically bricked it where they couldn't get it to work, and even after talking to their technical department they couldn't get it to work. There's about 7 or 8, actually might be 10 or 11 different options. Let's have a look in the book. When you first power it up, yeah, you've got all these. There's 13. Demo mode, solenoid, cold regulation, so solenoid and compressor, solenoid, and so on. Then it's whether it's electric defrost with a combination of solenoids and compressors, air defrost, hot gas, reverse cycle, static. So you need to do that when you first power it up, otherwise it cocks it up really. So it's a bit stupid really. If you want to change it, you've had it working one way and you want to change it to do something else. I'm not sure if you can get back into the programming and do that. But anyway, that's what we've got. Yeah, so that's it really. Just packing up and then back tomorrow. Okay, back again. Today is Sunday. I forgot to video I've done, but basically got all the wiring done. Running it temporarily off a plug. drain is done. I don't know. It looks pretty brown as per their request. And we've dumped half a kilo in. I've turned that off. Put half a kilo in it. So I'm going to read the instructions and I'm going to plug it in and see what happens. Okay, I think we want option 3 because that's the only one. We've got 3 options with electric defrost: solenoid and compressor with pump down. I haven't wired the LP switch back to this box, so if I put it on pump down, it's probably going to look for the pressure switch connections to open up before it'll turn the compressor off or something, which we don't want it to do because they're not wired in. So I think we're going to go with solenoid and compressor, no pump down, because that way it should in theory open the solenoid and the compressor open. It should turn on the solenoid and compressor relays when it wants cooling, and I can't remember whether I've wired the solenoid into the solenoid connection or if I've wired it into the compressor connection. So that is what we want. So let's turn this on, and then I think we want to go, and then do we press set? Let's read the instructions. Press set. Right, we're into settings now. So I'm going to go through these and set it up. SP, whatever that is. SP, temperature set point. Of course it is, idiot. I'm guessing 2 degrees, I don't know, maybe 3. Set. Oh, it's doing something. Solenoid's open, fans turned on. I have wired the compressor into the permanent live off the top of the breaker, so that the outdoor unit's on all the time, which it wants to be because it looks after itself, and it's got a crankcase heater in there, so we want it powered up all the time so the heater's on. Right, so that the outdoor unit should be running now. I quite like this, nice green display. Can't hear a thing, it's windy and all out there. I might have to walk around and have a look. I'll look at the gauges. That's dropping down. Just over 30 psi on the suction. What's that? 150, 140. One coming up to 140 on the high side. It's got a fan speed control on there, which we had to fit. It didn't come with it. It's on a Schrader valve, so I'm not 100% that it's pushed the Schrader down enough. Not that I've, just want to confirm it's all working, don't you? And the trouble is I've got to take the cover off to look at the sight glass because there's no hole inside to look at the sight glass, which is a bit of a stupid thing if you ask me. I don't think, unless I've taped over it. I better check, I might have taped over it. Then I'll take that back. Okay, I can hear the compressor running. No fan, it was going round, so I don't know if that's because the wind's blown it. It's got one of these microchannel condensers, which is nice and warm. So I don't know if we've got the fan speed control wired in right. Have to wait and see if it kicks in. Sight glass. No, it's not under there, is it? Oh, what pain, let's get the cover off. 500 grams in it. So we're up to a kilo, so about 2 pounds on the fan, I think it's kicked in. Plastic sack there, what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's probably going to hunt because that's on, it's got a cutout speed. Head pressure goes up, and then this will warm up, and the fan will kick in, this will cool down, you end up with bubbles and they're not. Anyway, I'll put a sack over there, see if we can get this thing to speed up a bit. I'd like to see it ramp up. Okay, we've got the fan to speed up a bit, but it's so windy and cold out here, it's probably not far from snowing. With the wind blowing, this is north facing here, which is quite nice. I think it's got cloud over. There's so much wind blowing, it's, you almost don't need the fan. So anyway, we've got full sight glass. Put the cover on before we turn on the electrics. Oh, I spoke to you soon. Some bubbles. So fan. We'll put another 100 grams in there. Might be just the expansion valve opening and shutting. That one we did the other day in the DAIR room was a similar size system, slightly bigger, and that took 1.6 kilos, although it didn't have a micro-channel condenser. The evaporator was a 4 and this is a 3.5, so the evaporator was very similar sized. Pipe runs similar. This one's a bit longer, it's 3/8 long, 4.5 inch. I'll put a little bit more gas in there for that. Yeah, micro-channel, not a fan. Okay, back inside. That was 12 when we started up, so we've probably been outside for half an hour or something. I don't know, 20 minutes. There it is. Pipe work's just come through the wall. Up the back, I think I've probably showed that. So I've got to put a sticker on there with how much gas is in it. And the global warming equivalent. Just put on the defrost. You can hear the heater expanding. It's held in with a couple of clips. It's like a U-shaped heater on the bottom of the coil. The unit's just pumped down and turned off, so that's worked as it should do. So just got to tidy up now.